150 and Rod Quinn hands and heels on Flavour. It quickly beat off Al Jubai from Come Spring, and Bold Chief is starting to see daylight and finish on pretty well. Flavour, Quinn's had to go for it. Al Jubai sticking on, Bold Chief coming at the pair, and Emery flying through on the inside, but Flavour's clinging on, and Flavour will just win. Flavour from Al Jubai, Bold Chief and Emery in a photo for third, and the last two Come Spring and past the ammo.
On the Super Tab there, number 1, Flavour to return $1.70 and $1.10. 6, Al Jubai, $5.40. There'll be no third for either numbers 2, Bold Chief, or 3, Emery.
Flavour, written by R.M. Quinn, $1.70 and $1.30. Al Jubai, number 6, will pay $5 and no third tote. Bold Chief on the outside, prominent for third, with Emery over on the inside, sprinted well fresh Emery. Flavours by Rubiton from Ice Cream Sunday, a Bay Colt 3, John Hawkes for the Woodland stud, and that's a double to them. Rodney Quinn, the winning rider. Number 6 is second, Al Jubai by Al Cowan Egg from Strife, Horry McCoy, James Innes, and 2, third, Bold Chief, Victory Prince, Carolina Sunset, John Hawkes, John Powell. 4th to number 3, Emery. Overall run was 1:10.55.
Racing this time, good start too. Jarradane, Quick Flick, both fast away, with Quick Flick going out of the pack and going to the lead. Captive going forward in the early stages, and It's My Sin nice and handy. Beyond Space is through to 4th. Viardi is 5th. Ravada caught a little bit wide. Jarradane, after beginning okay, has drifted back inside of Shame. And Kidman's Cove drops out last in the early part. Quick Flick is the leader. They're heading into the first bend, 1,000 metres to go. Quick Flick by a length and a half, just a touch more than that now. Captive second. It's My Sin as a headaway third on the inside, followed by Beyond Space, and Viardi improving in the centre, going up to be 4th now. A couple of lengths then to Shame on the outside of Jarradane. Ravada's caught a little wide in midfield, and Kidman's Cove is last of all. As they come down the side, 750 metres out, Quick Flick, he's having a pretty easy time out in front. He's cruising along by a length and a half on It's My Sin. Third, the outside Captive, followed by Ravada going to 4th on the outside of Beyond Space, and Viardi in the centre. Shame giving the leaders 6 lengths as they approach the corner, then Jarradane, and Kidman's Cove last of all, 8 off the pace, heading for the judge, 450 metres out. Quick Flick heads for the judge by a length and a half on It's My Sin, coming to the outside. Beyond Spaces to 3rd. Shame on the outside. Viardi just behind them under pressure. Then Jarradane and Captive. Quick Flick, he's got a handy break. 250 metres to go. 2 in front of It's My Sin. Beyond Space. Shame steadily making up ground on the outside. Jarradane through in the centre. Then Kidman's Cove, but I don't think they'll catch the grey. They won't catch the grey. Quick Flick, he's run them right off their legs, and he's getting a little tight close to home, but he's going to get the money. Quick Flick first. Jarradane second. Shame third. Then Kidman's Cove, and the next one in It's My Sin, followed by Viardi. Then Beyond Space, Captive, and Ravada has weakened to finish at the rear of the field.
4 Quick Flick, 5.40 and 1.70. 7 Jarradane, 8.20. 8 Shame, 1.50.
Racing Exhibition Park, 4 Quick Flick in Brisbane, $6 1.60. 7 Jarradane, 9.40, and 8 Shame to return $1.50.
Forgotten Heroes.
Let's go to Dave.
Soon have the light. There it is. Away they go in the Mackay. Lake Newland came out very quickly. Wide out on the track. Kaylee came out running with Just a Comedy. Scorn Boulder. Mars Party now burning through with Raymond Halo and Red Hope. Hero Win was behind those with Blazing Reality. Further back, Polite Society. Fighter Bay, Captain Lee, Yali Gold. Clang second last, and last of all, Billy Dazzler at the 800 and Raymond Halo. It went through on the inside to lead narrowly here from Mars Party. Red Hope in the box seat racing third from Kaylee, then Just a Comedy. Further back then to Lake Newland. Polite Society nearer the inside from Scorn Bold, then Hero Win. Captain Lee back on the inside from Blazing Reality. It's a long way back with Yali Gold. Still well back, Clang, he's last on the turn. Back with him, Fighter Bay, and also Billy Dazzler. They turn at the 400 now. And the leader on the inside, Raymond Halo, tackled now by Red Hope. Captain Lee getting through. Wider out, Mars Party down the outside, Just a Comedy. Right down the outside now, Clang letting go with a big run. Captain Lee hit the lead. Clang's coming quickly out wide. Then Red Hope and Blazing Reality, but Clang went bang. Clang hit the lead from Blazing Reality and Billy Dazzler, and Clang wins the Mackay. Clang beats Blazing Reality, Billy Dazzler a big run third. Then Scorn Bold, Captain Lee. Further back, Just a Comedy. Behind those runners, Mars Party with Red Hope. Further back, Kaylee. Then Yali Gold, Polite Society, Hero Wind. Well back, Fighter Bay with Lake Newland. And the early leader, Raymond Halo, one of the last in. Clang from last on the turn. Gauchi let him down at the 300, and Clang, he went bang. He put paid to them. Blazing Reality has darted through in the centre. It's got second. And 12's run a big race to get third here. Billy Dazzler, the best of the locals. It's 4, 9 and 12. Clang first. Only a 3-year-old. A brown colt by Bellotto. And what a boost for South Australian breeding. Of course, Bellotto stands here in South Australia now. Out of Sudden Impulse, owned by the Woodland Stud Syndicate, managed by Jack and Bob Ingham. John Hawkes, the trainer. Darren Gauci, the rider. He's come from last on the home turn to win. Second, 9, Blazing Reality. Also a big run. A Bay Colt 3 by Blazing Sword out of Rough Reality. Len Trelaw, the trainer. Damien Oliver, the rider. And Billy Dazzler. Number 12, a Chestnut Gelding 5 by Bill out of Fit for a Queen. Georgina Henderson, the trainer. David Carney, the rider. 7 ran 4th out wide. Scorn Bold. Dwayne Dunn for Ian Thomas. And 1 was 5th, Captingly. Beautiful ride by Alf Matthews. I think he went around 1 horse on Captingly, and that was Raymond Halo. He darted through at the 200 to momentarily hit the lead, but then emerged Clang. And Captingly's tied to run 5th. Alf Matthews for David Hall. So officially it's 4, 9, 12.
An exciting ranch coming to the judge with a lap left to go. And the 3-year-old Kentucky Blue goes up to take the lead by a half length to Bright Spot. A length further back, Just a Runner. In behind them then Gold Draw in company with Juice as they race out of the straight, being followed by Marine Boy. Second last to the inside, Mutual Benefit. An exciting ranch as last of all. Along the riverside they travel. Just over 2,000 metres left to travel here in the leader, Kentucky Blue, by over a length to Bright Spot, settling in second Posse. 2 lengths further back is Just a Runner. A length and a half, Gold Draw on the inside of Juice, being followed further back by Exciting Ranch, Mutual Benefit, and Marine Boy has got back to last. Coming up towards the 1,800 metre mark with that distance left to go, and Kentucky Blue cuts the feet along by a length in advance in second place there. Bright Spot followed by Just a Runner. Close up behind them is Juice on the rails, Gold Draw, further back Exciting Ranch, Mutual Benefit, and last of all Marine Boy would be only about 8 lengths off the lead as they go around the back past the 1,600. Little or no change, Kentucky Blue, a length and a half to Bright Spot, a similar gap further back, Just a Runner. Close up behind them then Juice, being followed by Gold Draw. Exciting Ranch is further back with Mutual Benefit, and still last of all is Marine Boy. Going to the back, 1,400 metres out, and Kentucky Blue a length and a half clear of Bright Spot, a similar gap away. Then is Just a Runner, 2 lengths further back as Juice over on the outside of Gold Draw. They were followed next by Exciting Ranch. Moving up on the inside, Marine Boy is second last, and Mutual Benefit last of all. 1,200 metres left to go. Kentucky Blue a length clear of Bright Spot. They've got away 2.5 lengths to Just a Runner. 3 lengths further back is Juice. A good long gap then to Gold Draw, followed by Exciting Ranch, and well back in the field then is Mutual Benefit racing on the outside of Marine Boy as they go past the 1,000. Still Kentucky Blue a length clear in second place. Bright Spot 2 lengths to Just a Runner. A couple further back, Exciting Ranch moving up on the outside of Juice, a length and a half. Then Mutual Benefit followed by Gold Draw, and Marine Boy last of all as they come near to the home turn. 700 metres to run. Kentucky Blue leading a half length to Bright Spot, is getting a bit closer, a length and a half to Just a Runner. In behind them then came Juice, Exciting Ranch followed by Mutual Benefit, Gold Draw, and Marine Boy is last as they swing for home with 500 metres left to go. Kentucky Blue about to be tackled for the lead by Bright Spot and pull to the outside, joining in Just a Runner. That trio are well clear there of Juice, followed by Mutual Benefit. Exciting Ranch back behind them. Marine Boy still last with 300 to go. Just a Runner coming at Bright Spot as they go down to the 200, and they're well clear of Kentucky Blue. Just a Runner over on the outside. Bright Spot is fighting back on the rails. They're locked together. About 150 left to go. It's Bright Spot fighting on. Just a Runner can't go on with the job. Bright Spot about a neck clear. Just a Runner trying hard. Bright Spot still in front. Bright Spot just in front. Bright Spot's too good. Bright Spot by a neck, Just a Runner. 4 lengths away, third Kentucky Blue, followed by Gold Draw, Juice. Mutual Benefit, followed by Exciting Ranch, and last of all, Marine Boy. Well, there were some disappointments in that, particularly Marine Boy and Mutual Benefit. They've run shockers. Bright Spot, a most consistent galloper in recent starts, finished third in the Duke of Norfolk and has battled on tenaciously, but it looked as if Just a Runner may have had his measure. He was too good. Number 5, Bright Spot, ridden by Craig Williams, winning the Batocci Strasbourg handicap, raced by T.W. Whitford, P.W. King, a 6-year-old Chestnut Gelding by Dolly Zaladar, out of Le Monnies, trained by Terry Whitford at Cranbourne, defeating number 4, Just a Runner. Every chance to get past it, but couldn't do so. The winner was just too good. Number 4, Just a Runner, ridden by Greg Hall. Number 7, third, Kentucky Blue, made all the running, ridden by Vlad Jurek. 670, 180, Bright Spot. Number 4, Just a Runner, second. Number 7, Kentucky Blue is third after race 6 at Flemington. 2 to go. The second last coming up next, the Serena Tuna handicap at 350.
And away they go. And Garuda actually from the outside alley, and Prince Magic Eye closer in with the smartest to begin. Potential Stars travelling third from Racing Rider. Then Nasser Rich and Red Eagle. Next to last Romantic Ace, and close up is Night After. Prince Magic Eye in front as they travel along past the 1600. And Prince Magic Eye leads about a length or so on Garuda. Potential Stars travelling third and Racing Rider fourth. Romantic Ace going up to the girth of Racing Rider, a couple to Nasser Rich, and then Night After, and last is Red Eagle. Into the back of the course they run by the 1400 metres, and Prince Magic Eye, the Canberra Galloper, making play. The break is about a half length on Garuda, 2 lengths Potential Star, a length and a half to Racing Rider. Further back on the outside is Romantic Ace, then Night After, 3/4 to Nasser Rich, and 2.5 to Red Eagle. At the 1100 down the back of the course, and Garuda leads clearly now. It's Garuda going to the front by about a length and 3/4 on Magic Eye. The speed is only muddling, 2 lengths Potential Star. Racing Rider the fence, about a length and 3/4 gap to the favourite Romantic Ace. Night After the inside, and now Red Eagle starting to put on some pace for D. Beasley. And the tail ender is Nasser Rich, about 8 lengths off the lead, occupied by Garuda. 700 out working down the side of the track, and Garuda a length and a quarter Prince Magic Eye. Potential Star third and wider Red Eagle. Racing Rider the fence, a length Romantic Ace. Night After next to last, and Nasser Rich is last as they bunch a little. Onto the corner they run, and Garuda shows the way, about a length or so on Prince Magic Eye. Potential Star third on the inside. Racing Rider, there's a mile of room for him as Garuda's hung it off the track, and Romantic Ace to the outside, and Red Eagle starting to labour. They run down past the 300, and Prince Magic Eye fighting back, and Potential Star from Racing Rider. Romantic Ace hanging in on top, and Nasser Rich, who's trying to see daylight, does so now. Racing Rider getting his second wind. He bursts through on the inside. He hits the front from Prince Magic Eye. Nasser Rich coming quickly on the outside, all too late, and Racing Rider wins it again. Racing Rider beat Nasser Rich and Prince Magic Eye, followed by Romantic Ace, Potential Star, then Red Eagle with Night After, and Garuda finished at the tail.
Okay, number 2, Racing Rider, Super Tab, 451.80. 1 Nasser Rich to pay 140. 6 Prince Magic Eye to pay 310. Daily double on 5 and 2, $36.80.
And has been able to score. Nasser Rich probably should have been closer. He got held up at a vital stage. Romantic Ace was seemingly lying all over him. And he's a very one-paced horse, Nasser Rich. If it got a clear run, he might have finished a little bit closer to Racing Rider and made things pretty interesting. Anyway, the result is number 2, Racing Rider, 460 and 170. From number 1, Nasser Rich at 150. And number 6, Prince Magic Eye, will return a dividend of $3.10.
Racing this time, great start too. Crystal Palace breaking the line, going to the lead. Summerbow was fast away. Pecona showing speed, and Mandu, Forgotten Hero, nice and handy, the now prime mover. Followed then by I Like Him, who's closer to the rails. Cornered is next, then How Bizarre. Celestial Abbey and Anthems drifting back in the field with Sahara Z, Mighty Gold, and Yippee-I-O. On settling down now, just on 1,200 metres to go. Mandu pulls his way to the lead. There's no speed on. Crystal Palace is running second. Pecona's third. Forgotten Hero fourth on the inside. A length further back to our prime mover. Crafty Bow outside of Summerbow. 1.5 to I Like Him, followed by Celestial Abbey and How Bizarre in the centre. Hornet over on the inside. Well back is Anthems, and as they head down the side, Anthems is third last outside of Mighty Gold and giving the lead at 12 lengths. Then Sahara Z and Yippee-I-O is a length and a half off last. 800 metres to go. Mandu shows the way, 3/4 of a length in front. Crystal Palace moving a little bit closer. Pecona's third. Forgotten Hero is beautifully placed fourth over on the inside. 1 to our prime mover. Crafty Bow is next. There goes Yippee-I-O dashing around them quickly. Cassidy making a dash. He's gone up about 4 horses deep, but his midfield as they approach the corner. Look at them bunch up. Summerbow is next on the inside. Anthems following up behind Yippee-I-O, and then Sahara Z and I Like Him in the straight now, 400 metres out. Mandu just in front of Crystal Palace. The filly dashed up to go to the lead. She's running out badly, but she's gone to a clear lead. Here comes Yippee-I-O on the outside. Yippee-I-O is after Crystal Palace. He's moved up to hit the lead. Oh boy, they said he was good. He looks really good. 100 metres to go, and away he goes, Yippee-I-O. He is blitzing them in the run to the post, and he's going to win the Guineas by 5 lengths. Yippee-I-O first, and a big victory wave there from Jimmy Jimmy Cassidy, Crystal Palace second, and Mighty Gold got third. Oh, geez, good all right, isn't he? The next one home was I Like Him running on. Next in was Celestial Abbey. Further back in the field came Summer Bow, Forgotten Hero, Crafty Bow, Hornet, Our Pride Mover, How Bizarre. Well back was Mandu Sahara, Zed Peconis, and Anthems has pulled up very quickly, but he's back towards the rear of the field.
5 Yippee-I-O, 2.90 and 1.60. 16 Crystal Palace, $5. 17 Mighty Gold, 45.60.
On the Super Tab 5, Yippee-I-O 280, 150. Number 16, Crystal Palace to return 550, and 17 Mighty Gold, 39.60.
Class racehorse, Yippee-I-O Jimmy Cassidy. We were all worried when we knew he was going to get back in the field. But jockey Jim summed it up down the side. He said, let's show them what we can do. He dashed around them about 5 horses deep, and he was tackling the leaders just after they headed for home. Very impressive performance there. Number 5, Yippee-I-O is the winner, written by Jim Cassidy. We go down to Bart Sinclair down in the enclosure. Pretty tidy performance, that one, Bart.
Oh, this will set the racetrack abuzz. Just what the Winter Carnival needed, a superstar to come out of the ground. Here he is here with Yippee-I-O. It was a cavalier ride by Jim Cassidy. He just never looked for a run. He just went round the middle of it.
Moving in at Newcastle.
Signal there from behind. There's the light. Away they go. Prince Miasma, one of the best to begin here. Also out quickly was Prince Baracus, and Bonard's going forward early. Oakcrest is wider out on the track, also heading up towards the leaders. Right off the track was Ronga Franca. Markham back nearer the inside as they head around that first turn now at the 1800 though, and Bonard's going to go to the lead here. Now Oakcrest is out 3 deep, so Oliver's going to have to let the favourite go forward here. It now gets to second. Prince Miasma back to third on the inside of Prince Baracus. Next was Skyrocket. Then Markham the inside. There's no speed on here. Further back, Ronga Franca. Then Divorced, wider out on the track from Comrade Park, Whisperous, Almatavian. Last of all was Blue Witness. Well, they're jogging as they head inside the 1400. And the leader here, Bonard, led by a neck to Oakcrest second. A length and a half away then Prince Miasma. It's on the box seat racing third. Around its outside then was Prince Baracus, and Eads is going to let Divorced now go the grey. It's going to shoot around the outside here, Divorced, and put some speed into this race as they go to the 1200. And Eads shot the grey, Divorced to the lead now. Bonard second on the inside of Oakcrest. Next was Prince Miasma on the inside of Prince Baracus and Almatavian. Skyrocket next from Markham back on the inside. Further back, Whisperous, Ronga Franca, then Comrade Park and Blue Witness last of all. They've got about 900 metres left to travel, and the front runner here, the grey, Divorced, led by 3/4 to Oakcrest second. Bonard was third from Prince Baracus. Prince Miasma as they start to really bunch up here. Skyrocket now letting go around the outside. Almatavian losing ground from Markham, then Whisperous. Further back, Comrade Park. It was back towards the tail of the field, and back there with it as they move up towards the home turn now was Blue Witness and Ronga Franca. About 500 to go now, and Skyrocket moved up quickly out wide now to just about get on terms here with Divorced and also Prince Baracus and Oakcrest. Markham behind those. Ronga Franca starting to run on, and back near the inside, Prince Miasma in the straight though, and the filly Skyrocket reached the lead. Wide out Markham giving chase with Ronga Franca. Skyrocket led at the 200 though. She's got a good break. Markham trying to peg her back from Divorced and Ronga Franca, then Blue Witness. The leader Skyrocket. Markham starting to close now. Markham coming after Skyrocket. Skyrocket and Markham. Markham going home better. Markham gets up to score. Markham by a neck to Skyrocket, about 4 or 5 away third, Divorced. Then Blue Witness. Comrade Park behind those, Ronga Franca. Further back, Prince Baracus, Prince Miasma. Oakcrest didn't do much from Bonard. Further back, Whisperous, and a long last was Almatavian.
The winner, Shane Dye of the big listed Verve Clico for the 3-year-olds. That's Markham, looms up on the outside of Skyrocket there. And under vigorous riding from Shane Dye, Markham gets the money. Proving too strong for Skyrocket, Divorced third. 8.40, 2.70, 3.20 and $3.40. That's Markham with Shane Dye in the saddle. The next race is the Australasian Oaks.
Off and running, Nick on the run, bounce very quickly with Just Nelson. Endless Power further out, and Blazing Sun starting to come around the outside. Endless Power is going to get the lead now from Blazing Sun, who's going to be up outside it. 2 to Nick on the run, popping into third. They're followed further back in the race by National Law. Before You Go is caught out deep on the outside. Then Rustic Dream further back in the race. Then I'd like to see that. Over along the inside came Russian Trader. Just Nelson drifted back from Calypso Breeze. A fair way out of its ground, followed by Mash Todd. Last of all, Commander Ben. Blazing Blazing Sun in front from Endless Power, and Working as Before You Go. 3 out, a length into Nick on the Run, 4th from Rustic Dream, 5th. They're followed by, I Like to See That on the inside of National Law, 2 to Russian Trader, Just Nelson, Mash Todd, Calypso Breeze, and 5 Commander Ben last of all before the turn. At the 600, Blazing Sun in front now from Endless Power, 2 lengths further back than Nick on the Run. I Like to See That on the fence, and a gap Rustic Dream, followed by National Law, Russian Trader. Blazing Sun hit the front from Endless Power, 400 to go, 2 lengths further back Nick on the Run. Then I Like to See That in a long gap, Russian Trader, Rustic Dream, and Just Nelson. 300 to go, Endless Power, Blazing Sun. I Like to See That gets out the grey. It's going home all right. Then Nick on the Run is just struggling, and Just Nelson from a mile back. I Like to See That at the 150, grabbed the front, drew a length in front now from Endless Power. Just Nelson wide out, starting to come home well. I Like to See That in front, and I Like to See That. I Like to See That a half length, Just Nelson. Third's pretty tight, Blazing Sun or Nick on the Run. A gap in the race, Endless Power, Calypso Breeze. Then Russian Trader, followed by Rustic Dream, and never came into it from National Law. A gap in the race, the last pair of the main bunch, and they are Before You Go, Mash Todd, and Commander Ben is tailed off.
11, I'd Like to See That, 34.30 and 5.
Rosehill Gardens. They're off this time, and the best to begin wide out was Ceto Steyr. Ballyfin got out well, and so too did Zamigo, followed by Farzak and then Murph and Zamahai. 2 lengths Sirocco, Golden Vine, and close up is Planet Hollywood. Over the crossing at the 1800 metres, Carolyn Mason riding hard and peeping across the right side continually to try and get over on Ceto Steyr, and succeeds now, and going to the 1600, Ceto Steyr a length on Zamigo. Travelling in 3rd spot, Murph, followed by Ballyfin, Farzak the inside, and then Zamahai, Sirocco, Golden Vine, and last is the well-tried Planet Hollywood. Into the back, 1400 metres to go, and the free-going Ceto Steyr making play 2 lengths on Zamigo. Murph running 3rd, Ballyfin 4th, and a couple of lengths to Farzak, and then comes Sirocco, followed by Zamahai, Golden Vine on the inside, and 2.5 further back with 1200 to run. Planet Hollywood in the direction of the next corner, and the pilot is Ceto Steyr. A length on the favourite Zamigo, 3rd on the rails is Murph, and 1 out, 1 back is Ballyfin, to use that harness racing terminology. And then Farzak locked up on the inside of Sirocco. A length Zamahai, 3/4 Golden Vine, and Kimbell sitting quietly on Planet Hollywood, about 10 lengths from the lead. In last position as they come down the side, 750 out, and the order is unchanged. And Ceto Steyr, 3/4 of a length on Murph in close attendance. 2.5 lengths to Zamigo on the inside of Ballyfin, and then Farzak, Golden Vine, Sirocco. Zamahai second last, and Planet Hollywood is stone motherless last as they come to the corner. 450 left to gallop, and Ceto Steyr makes the run around the bend. 3/4 of a length on Murph. 2 to Ballyfin. Zamigo's being desperately ridden and not travelling well from Golden Vine, and Planet Hollywood on the extreme outside. Murph races to Ceto Steyr. They've got a handy break. 2 Farzak, Planet Hollywood, Golden Vine. Zamigo will run last at the 100 metres. Ceto Steyr for Carolyn Mason just in front, battling on Murph with Farzak. Ceto Steyr clinging on. Murph is lunging. Ceto Steyr, Murph. Well, I tell you what, there won't be much in it again to the naked eye. It looks like the inside horse, Ceto Steyr, but if you're on Murph, don't give up. 3rd, Farzak, followed by Planet Hollywood, and then came Zamahai, Ballyfin, Golden Vine, and then a minute back to Sirocco. And Zamigo, well, he has finished back near the tail of the field. I don't know whether there's something wrong with Zamigo or not.
1 Ceto Steyr if it gets it, 6.10 to even. 2 Murph right up there as well, 4.90, 1.70, and 3 Farzak, 1.90.
Judge calling for the photo here between Ceto Steyr on the inside and Murph. There'll be nothing between them to the naked eye. We're past the post here, and the inside horse just looks to have an advantage from this angle, but whether it's got there... no, Murph will get this. Murph will get this, I reckon, on the replay. Number 2, Murph. This inside horse, it can be an optical illusion.
They're racing this time. Katisha missed it near the inside. Baron Elwes began okay, pushed along by Compton to hold his ground early. Crafty Guest began brilliantly and relishing the going in the early stages. He's bolted away to be 2 lengths in front. Medieval Magic up to 2nd on the outside. Twig Match going forward as well. Then Stony Risk and Heroic Sovereign. Baron Elwes is running 6th over on the inside, but just scrubbed along to hold his ground a little bit. Followed by Spy Capers and then Veritas. Son of Posier's next racing on the inside. A length further back to Madang, and then Meadow Star in that bunch. Scenic Indies well back in the field, then Delta Dance and Katisha. Crafty Guest making sure there's plenty of speed lead on, and at the 7.50 raced away to lead by 4 lengths. Medieval Magic is second. Stony Risk is 2 away third, and a half to Twig Match, followed by Baronel. Wes Compton still working pretty hard on the favourite. He's about 6 lengths off the lead. He's bringing him to the outside now. Might be looking for the better going out there. He just gave him a smack with the whip to get his mind on the job. He's coming into it. Heroic Sovereign behind him, and then Scenic Indy. Crafty Guest is the leader as they head for home. Inside the final 400 metres, Crafty Guest is the leader. Coming back to them now. Baronel Wes is finishing strongly on the outside. Medieval Magic, Scenic Indy running on, and so is Madang. Baronel Wes, the hot pot. He moved up to hit the lead inside the final 200 metres, but Compton has got him flat to the floor. Scenic Indy is second on the outside, then Madang. Baronel Wes is just in front. Scenic Indy is driving at him the last little bit. I think Scenic Indy is going to get him. They hit it. Yes, Scenic Indy got up to win it. Scenic Indy first, second Baronel Wes, and third Madang. Then Delta Dance running on. Son of Posey, Heroic Sovereign next, then Stony Risk. Crafty Bow just behind them with Katisha, Meadow Star. The next one in Medieval Magic, Twig Match, Spike Cobras and Veritas last of all.
10 Scenic Indy, 27.20 and 5.80. 4 Baronel Wes, 1.20. Third 9 Madang at $3.50 more.
10 Scenic Indy, 23.20, 5.30.
Set to go.
Set now. Group 1, Schweppes Australasian Oaks. 2,000 metres the journey. Star of Tara the favourite. There's the signal from behind. Light on. And they're away and racing in the Oaks, and Pray from Rain for the inside began well. Regal Crown out quickly as well with Mine Gold. Going quickly early was Wexford. Also going forward was Exalted Miss with Almazoon. Further back, Teresina. It's back on the inside early from Abundantly. In that group of horses also was Prairie. Further back in the field to Will Fly. Behind those runners then back on the inside we had Dayro Bay. Around it My Bright Tear out a bit deep from Burning Embers. Then Soraya. G-Star of Tara's second last on settling down, and back with her was Priceless Joy. They've got about 1,400 metres left to go in the Oaks, and Wexford the leader. The VRC St Ledger winner leads out by a length and a half early. Pray for Rain racing on the inside, racing in second position early. Moving around its outside now was Regal Crown, and Exalted Miss was next. Back on the inside then to Almazoon. Around its outside was Mine Gold. Further back in the field then to Abundantly. Then Will Fly, Teresina, My Bright Tear, Prairie. Dayro Bay next from Soraya. Burning Embers, Star of Tara a mile back, and back with it Priceless Joy. They've got about 1,200 metres left to travel, and Wexford the front runner, led by about 3/4 here to Regal Crown second. Pray for Rain racing third on the inside from Exalted Miss. Almazoon's getting a nice run. Then Mine Gold Abundantly. Further back in the field then to Will Fly. With it also was Prairie and Teresina and My Bright Tear. Dayro Bay behind those. Further back then to Burning Embers. Back on its inside Soraya. Star of Tara still second last, and last of all Priceless Joy. They've got 600 left to go in the Schweppes Australasian Oaks, and the leader was Wexford, attempting to lead throughout, but the pressure coming now from Regal Crown on the outside. Also putting some pressure on these leaders now. Exalted Miss as they move up to the home turn. Right behind those, Mine Gold waiting for a run. On the turn at the 400 though, and Regal Crown swept up now to hit the lead. Wexford fighting back on the inside. Then Mine Gold, Pray for Rain. Wide out Prairie starting to unwind with Will Fly. Then Dayro Bay, Star of Tara back nearer the inside. Mine Gold hit the lead. Prairie coming after it with Will Fly. Wider out Dayro Bay. Mine Gold the leader. Prairie coming at it. Then Dayro Bay. Mine Gold in front. Matthews lifting it. It's Leon McDonald's Oaks and Mine Gold. The boilover. Mine Gold wins the Australasian Oaks. Second Prairie, and third Dayro Bay. Star of Tara behind those with also Teresina, Will Fly, Almazoon. Further back Exalted Miss. Behind those runners then we had Pray for Rain, Abundantly, Wexford knocked up. Then Burning Embers, Soraya, Regal Crown, Priceless Joy and My Bright Tear. She's racing nowhere near the form that won her a VRC Oaks, but the Schweppes Australasian Oaks is a South Aussie win. Mine Gold, Leon McDonald and Alf Matthews.
What a super victory for the locals. Disappointing for many of the big chances. Prairie loomed up to win. Finished second. Dayro Bay in third, 250. Star of Tara amongst the disappointments, along with Almazoon and Regal Crown. Gold Coast just about set. Here's Terry.
It's a back. Sonata near the inside began very quickly. Simpo's away smartly out wide, short.
They're off and running this time. They came away in a good line. Caramia Star was squeezed out and dropped out to the back. Centenaire and Spirit of Love bounced quickly and over on the inside of those wide berth. When they settle down, Mr. Cova running about 5th in the green cap. When they settle into stride now and around the outside here, Zephyr Dream with Centenaire wide berth. They're all up fighting for the front when easing back Centenaire and taking over now from the north. From the north led Zephyr Dream wide berth Centenaire. Over on the inside, Spirit of Love. 2 further back, Mr. Cova, followed further back by Allied. In on the rail, then coming down the side, Paris of Brighton. 1.5 further back in the race, Lady Josephine. A fair way out of its ground, then over along the inside came Twin Ramble, followed by Blazing Home. Further back, Suma Peace, Caramia Star and Betty Chateau. At the 700-metre mark, and the leader from the north, 2 in front. The pace has been good from Zephyr Dream. On the outside is From the North and further back Centenaire. Spirit of Love and further back Mr. Cova, about 6 or 7 lengths off them from Paris of Brighton. Lady Josephine in the straight they race at the 400. From the north, 2 lengths in front now from wide berth. Spirit of Love, the grey up on the inside from Zephyr Dream. Mr. Cova let down the centre of the track, making some ground, followed by Paris of Brighton, Centenaire. Mr. Cova coming quickly now, ranges up now to Spirit of Love at the 180-metre mark. Spirit of Love and Mr. Cova going stride for stride with the favourite hitting the front. Here's Blazing Home, storming home.